Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Denmark State War Dogs Dynasty. Today, we're not going to mess around too much at the main menu to start this episode. We are going to jump straight into this home game against Toledo. We do have a couple prospects visiting today, though, so this will be an important one for us to win and also rack up some stats. So if it is a stat padding game, uh, hopefully it will be. That's probably why. So I'll see you at the field. Here we are back at Bellin Health Field, taking on Toledo in our third MAC game of the season. They are a 3-3 squad. We are 4-2. Ratings-wise, they had a bit of the advantage on us. Probably one of the best opponents from the MAC that we'll see this year. So this will be kind of a big measuring stick game to see where we rank up with some of the better teams in this conference. Tucker Gleason is their quarterback. He's off to a pretty good start this year, already throwing over 2,000 yards. We're going to blitz on first down. Still have a free safety, though, playing deep. They do go with an RPO wide receiver screen there, and that goes for about 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Formation into the boundary. They decide to run this one. They pick up about 4 on the carry with Stewart. That'll make it a 3rd and very manageable for them. We're going to try and press here, match up on these guys, and just see how our athletes match up against theirs. That one was batted away by Gasaway. Fantastic play. And we'll force a 3-and-out to start the game. And after Thompson's fair catch call, we'll take control of possession at our own 32. So pretty good starting field position here. And first down, we go with the RPO on a bubble to McElroy, and that's a big first down. Great job to get some momentum to start this one. Gavin Williams is our back. And he doesn't really get anything there. Does get back to the line. It's going to be a 2nd and 10. Antonio Brown checks back into the game here. On 2nd and 10, we are going to go with him on a carry away from our running strength, and looks like a flag was thrown. Somehow a block in the back despite us not really getting anything. After that penalty, we'll face a 2nd and 20. Goal of this play is just try and get something back to make 3rd down a bit competitive. Pretty good carry from Brown, picked up about 6 there. Again, makes it somewhat manageable here on 3rd down. Johnson's going to be on an interesting kind of post corner, very deep post corner route, kind of a max protection play. And breaking down, Hampton is not able to get rid of that. It's going to be a 4th down. We'll punt it right back to him. And first down, another good field position drive in this game. They'll start at their 36. We're going to come with a blitz on first down. They go with a run. Our tackling is somewhat questionable there. Guy's not wrapping up well enough. And Jaquez Stewart is able to spring himself for an 8-yard gain. A lot of passing strength to the boundary for them to start. Looks like they tried to draw us off sides with a hard count. They end up getting their own left guard. That'll back them up to a 2nd and 7. A bit more favorable situation for us. They're going to go with another run to the right side. O'Malley is shaken off. And another decent effort carry there by Stewart, despite not really getting that many yards. And on 3rd and 6, we're going to give them a cover 6 look. We do have 6 DBs on the field, getting aggressive to try and stop the pass here. And Valcarcel is able to break that ball up. Fantastic coverage there, forces the 3rd 3-and-out in a row in this game. Thompson almost made 2 guys miss there, not able to though. We'll take over at the 15. Definitely just a field position game so far, excuse me. We're going to send the motion across. That was Lewis. Definitely eyes on him. He's a big play threat, but Antonio Brown is able to take that for a first down carry. 1st and 10 from the 25. Get it to Lewis. He hangs on, but it's only about a 3-yard pickup. 2 tight ends once again. We're going to flip it out to Antonio Brown. He's got a bit of space here. Tries to stiff arm a guy and only picks up about 4 to make it a 3rd and manageable. Going to keep this 2 tight end formation going. And Hampton tried to dump it off, but got hit too hard. And that is another punt for us to start this game. So far, either offense really has yet to give the defenses any kind of challenge to speak of so far. Another good carry by Stewart. It's going to make it a 2nd and 6. Staying ahead of schedule is going to be a big thing in this game, not getting taken down too far for many losses, especially when defenses are playing this good. There's a 3rd and 5 we'll force. We're going to bring a bit of pressure here, see if we can mix it up with a bit of a zone pressure, try and get Jaden Dolphin in there to make a play. They're able to just dump it off, didn't have anyone in the flat, and that's probably one of the biggest plays we've seen yet today. We're going to mix it up from that play with a man coverage blitz now on 1st down, try and get them behind schedule, kind of like we were saying. And there's a fantastic play by Finley. Jacob Finley's able to crash through the block. Fantastic instinctive play by him to take down that wide receiver screen on the RPO. 2nd and 12. This is exactly what we want. Favorable situations for our defense. And they only pick up about 3 on that run. It's going to be a 3rd and 9. We're going to see if this cover 4 works. I'll be leaning heavily on that 3rd receiver. Nice catch on kind of a sluggo from the slot there. Really good route. Fantastic zone beater against our defense for sure. 1st and 10, they go with the handoff to Stewart, and there's a fantastic play on the edge. 2nd and 9. Not a huge fan of this cover 3 against a formation into the boundary, but doesn't work out too bad for us. They do pick up 6 on the run, however. It's going to make it a 3rd and 3. And our corner completely gets burned. That ends up being a touchdown up the seam for Toledo. And Thompson took this one out from the end zone and just gets caught from behind at the 44. Almost his 2nd kick return touchdown of the season. Will give us great starting field position at the 44. And Brown can't quite get the edge. That's only about a yard pickup for him. Gavin Williams will check into the game, but we will take this to the 2nd quarter. So far, the only difference has really been 1 good offensive possession from them to none from us. So hopefully we can put one together to try and match them and catch back up here. And Tario Brown cut back into some heavy traffic, got hit hard, but does get a 5-yard pickup. 3rd and 5 from the 49. Oh, the defensive lineman dropped back right into our window for those drags, and that's going to make it a 4th and 5. That's a pretty good punt, going to go out at the 16-yard line. It's going to be probably some of the worst starting field position they've had yet today. And the quarterback decides to keep on this play. He picks up about 2. Haven't seen much of that yet today. We're going to have to keep that in mind, that he does have the ability to pull. I'm not sure exactly what his running ability is, but they are willing to do it with him. They go with the fake jet, and they completely fool us at safety. Not playing very disciplined to the zone. Big time touchdown for Toledo. 2 big plays to their star receiver. That has really created the difference in this game. 14-0 game. Very uncharacteristic for our defense to be giving up big plays like this. Williams lets that go through the back of the end zone, and we will take over from the 25. Brown only picks up about 2 there. Seems like he's trying to cut it upfield a little too fast. Needs to be a bit more patient, in my opinion. Kind of seems to be the theme of what's been going on with his running this season. And Hampton not able to get rid of it. Did step up, so the sack won't lose that many yards, but it will be a sack nonetheless. 3rd and 9 for the War Dogs offense. And pressure once again. Not able to get the pass off clean. 4th and 9. Great run fill by Hansen. That makes it only a 1-yard gain for Toledo. The hole looked pretty big to start that play, and it closed up really quickly with Hansen coming downhill. And huge sack off the edge. That's Kevin's session. Did not get fooled at all by the play action and went straight for the QB. It's going to make it a 3rd and 13. We're going to just kind of try and match up with these dudes, press them at the line, make it tough to get a throw off, hopefully get our pressure home. And that was Jay-Sean Prophet with the tight coverage. Receiver didn't even have a chance really for that ball. Kenji Lewis in motion, taken down immediately from the D lineman. Totally was not accounted for. And that's going to make it a 2nd and 12. Try and get the yards back we lost there. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Really seems we're being dominated in the trenches in this game, and that's making a clear difference when we're trying to pass. Barnes, the catch. Not going to have enough for the first down, though. 4th and 4, another punt coming from the War Dogs. First down, they motion to man. When you're in man coverage, it's pretty tough to keep up with something like that. Good job by Javon Bird to keep that to only a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6. Stewart, a carry to make it 3rd and 2. Flags fly, and it looks like their left tackle jumped once again. It's going to back it up and make it a little bit easier of a 3rd down for us. We're going to get aggressive, bring a nickel blitz. Jay-Sean Prophet has been fantastic on the blitz so far this year. Quick throw on the curl route, and they don't end up getting the first down, so it'll be a punt. Thompson gets blasted on this one. Just the 12-yard line is what he got to. It is going to be a first down from the 12. Denmark State, the play action. Looked like they wanted to maybe take a shot. Antario Brown ends up making the catch. Bad angle, aggressive play from Toledo on covering him, ends up springing him loose for a big play there. Gavin Williams checks into the game after Antario Brown's big play. He's got some space and ends up taking it about 8 yards. Denmark running to the line here. The 2 tight end look. Williams the back. They're going to fake it to him, play action. Throwing it just behind the receiver. That ends up getting batted away. It's going to be a 3rd and 2. And that's going to be an interception. Throwing it late on the drag underneath. Hampton makes a big time mistake. And they're able to bring him down at the 1-yard line. Once again, Hampton making a big mistake with some momentum on our side. And that is a total killer, putting Toledo at the 1-yard line. They went with the jet motion and great effort play. That's the 3rd touchdown of the day for Toledo and for their wide receiver. Actually, sorry, that is the 2nd for Newton today. Gavin Williams gets it out to about the 23, and it's really go time for this War Dogs offense if this game is going to take a better turn. Brown tried to cut upfield, gets about 3. Not enough really to get much going. 2nd and 7, Gavin Williams the back. They're just going to hand it to him. Took a while to get it there. That's going to be a 3rd and 9. Not very good execution on the play action there. Or on the RPO read. This is going to be a big throw for McElroy. He's not able to come up with it. That'll force another punt from the War Dogs. 6 punts in the first half already. Not a good sign. They'll have basically 4 timeouts going into this drive with the 2-minute warning, counting as likely their first one. They go with the run. Considering they have the free timeout, that takes it to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 7 from the 41. A touchdown here could potentially end the game already going into the second half. Knowing likely passes coming, we're going to sit in a cover 4 here. They hit the slant right in the window. That's going to be a first down for Toledo. Really making it look easy right now against this defense. And we end up getting the sack. That's O'Malley, the senior D tackle, who comes through, blasts him for the sack there. That backs him up to the 46. If we can keep him back here, could potentially limit a field goal before the half. That's punched out by Bird. Great heads up play. That's going to make it a 3rd and 19. See if we can get some pressure on the quarterback here on 3rd and 19. And they burn us down the field. That's Profit who gets burned. Quarterback had just enough time. Tucker Gleason throws his 4th touchdown of the first half. And that puts Toledo up 28-0 on us. Gavin Williams not able to get enough blocks. He's taken down at the 17. With just over a minute left in the half, the War Dogs are going to have to be very aggressive to try and pick up any kind of points here. Great timing. McElroy can't hang on. That's going to be a 3rd and 4. Hampton's able to scramble. They're going to call a timeout with 51 seconds left in the first half. Great throw to Kenji Lewis. They're going to hustle back on the ball. Kind of a weird throw from Hampton. Wouldn't have got him much at all. And 2nd and 10, just lucky that one didn't get picked. Hampton getting away from some pressure. He ends up sliding down in traffic. And with 35 seconds, the War Dogs call their 2nd timeout, trying to get something here to make this a competitive game going into the half. He's going deep for Kenji Lewis. He's been their big play guy, and he won't have it here. Drops that one. That would have been a big one for this offense. And on 2nd and 10 from the 40, not able to get that one out in time. Hampton was looking late for that crosser. Isn't able to get it to him. It's going to make it a 3rd and 10. Got to want to get a little closer to at least give your field goal kicker a chance. Johnson the catch. That's going to make it 4th and 3. They're going to hustle back to the line. And 13 seconds left. They're going to have to get going here. Hampton rolling out. Ends up delivering a strike to Brown. Makes the catch with 4 seconds left on the sideline. Probably could have had a touchdown if it was a bit more accurate. And that one is up and down the center. Gets them something before the half in terms of points. We do get the ball to start the second half. A touchdown here would make it an 18-point game. Potentially a 17 if they decide to go for 2. This is a very decisive possession for the War Dogs. Offense obviously struggled in this game. Big turnovers did not help. Able to get rid of that just before he's brought down is Hampton. 2nd and 10. Brown is the back. They go to him. He cuts up the field, and he's going to power through for a 1st down. That's a 1st and 10 off of a fantastic effort from Ontario Brown. Go underneath to Grayson Barnes. Just sat down and was able to kind of box out the defenders there. That's going to make it a 2nd and manageable for the War Dogs. Could take a chance here. It's a good time to do it usually, but they do end up running the counter. That gets about a yard before Ontario Brown's tripped up. 3rd and 2. They're going to motion Barnes across the formation to the left side. Ontario Brown's the back. They fake the handoff to him. He'll dump it to Grayson Barnes right away. And he's got the catch and run. Gets him out past midfield. 1st down. Gavin Williams brought down from the shoulder pads. Looked like it potentially could have been a face mask. They don't get any kind of call. 2nd and 10. 2nd down. They go with Brown on the run. That's going to be a 3rd and long as he gets nothing on that play. McElroy slot left. Almost picked. Just not quite the throw they needed from Hampton there. Already a lot of attempts from him today. And a fantastic tackle by Finley. Takes him down at the 16. The War Dogs could really use a turnover here. That's definitely been one of the big differences in the game. Fantastic run, able to shake off a should have been easy tackle from the War Dogs, and another big carry for Stewart, picking up 3. And Valcarcel's able to rip him down short of the first down marker. That's going to be a 3rd and 4 from 22. Need a stop here if you're the War Dogs. They end up throwing it short. Valcarcel makes another big tackle in man coverage. 4th and 2. They're going to punt it back to us. Goes over the middle to McElroy. The linebacker wasn't playing deep enough, and Andrew McElroy gets a big catch and run there. Gavin Williams, a nice carry. He picks up about 8. They go with the bubble, and it's picked off. What a play from the nickel. Read that perfectly. Just like that, momentum killed once again. And that's going to be a touchdown for Toledo. And strapping his helmet up is backup quarterback Kenny Luth. Seems they're going to trust him with the next drive, at least. But Thompson might give him some good field position here. He breaks off a tackle near midfield once again with a fantastic return. So down 32 points, Kenny Luth comes into the game. So far in the time he's had, has made some decent plays, but it was kind of garbage time. 5-yard carry to start the drive. Antario Brown, once again, a nice carry, picks up the first down. And it's going to be Williams. They go play action too. Dumps it off to him. That's a first down for Gavin Williams. Denmark running the ball well right now. Really moving down the field. Williams bounces off the first, but is tackled for a 2-yard gain. They're going to send McElroy in motion. They end up giving it to him on a jet pass. He gets about 6 near the first down marker. Jalen Johnson going to make the catch on this RPO. Takes it just short of the marker, and the offense is going to stay out there. This is 4th and extremely short. Antario Brown ends up falling forward, started to get horizontal, but ends up getting the first down. He'll get the ball at the 18 with a fresh set of downs. That's deep in the end zone. Kenji Lewis can't hang on through contact. That would have been a huge touchdown for this offense. Great ball from Kenny Luth. They're going to go with the toss. Antario Brown just doesn't have the numbers outside. Ends up being 3rd and 11. Luth ends up just throwing that away. They're going to keep the offense out. They feel it's not smart enough to go for a field goal this late in the game with the deficit they have. And that's incomplete. Looking for McElroy. Was held up in the press for a bit too long. Not able to get off. And that is going to be a turnover on downs. Coming downhill, Valcarcel helps make the tackle. It's going to be a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6 for the Rockets. They do snap this before the end of the quarter, and O'Malley makes the play in the backfield. Great play by the senior, playing hard still despite the score of this game. 3rd and 7, they go with the quick throw on the RPO. It's going to be a first down. Richter, the backup quarterback, checks into the game for Toledo to make that throw. They're going to really try and just take this clock down in the 4th quarter, considering how much of a lead they have. That's an 8-yard carry. Jama, the single deep safety. 2nd and 2, they go with a run. Big hit from Jama. 1st and 10, they go with another handoff. And they are just running with ease against this defense right now. 2nd and 4. And there's a carry for a couple. It's going to make it a 3rd and very short here. 3rd and 2, they go with the pass. And it's going to be a first down. They throw the slant against Finley. Ends up working out well. That's a carry that'll go for 2 there. Looked like he had a bit of daylight but got caught up. Luckily for us, it's going to be a 2nd and 8. Nice tackle on the edge. 3rd and 7. Time for a big stop here, potentially just force a field goal and get the ball back. He ends up trying to fall forward, gets probably back to the line of scrimmage on that play. It's going to be a 4th and 7 as the time is ticking down, about half the 4th quarter left now. This is going to be a long 54-yard field goal. It is up and it is good. Fantastic kick. Everything going right for Toledo today. Gavin Williams ran into some dudes pretty hard there. Ends up with a 21-yard return on this play, and Ontario Brown will be the back to start this drive. They're going to go with a draw play. They give it to Brown, gets a 1st down. And after that play, you could tell Ontario Brown was not having the burst that he was at the beginning of this game. They end up taking him out. It looks like he'll probably be done for the day, considering there isn't much hope left for Denmark here. Nice play by Gavin Williams, though, to get 9. Justin Lynch checks into the game. We've seen him have some big impact plays this season. Johnson on 2nd and 1 can't hang on. Would have been a 1st down catch for him, but isn't able to secure it. It's going to make it 3rd and 1. They go underneath to Johnson, able to hang on to this one. He'll pick up a 1st down. Luth puts the ball on the ground. However, an O-lineman is able to fall on it, luckily, so that'll make it a 2nd and 9. Finds Johnson on the nice whip there. The whip route gets the 1st down, near the 1st down. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Try to get that Texas route to Gavin Williams. Doesn't end up working. They are likely going to go for this 4th down. They went with a full blitz there. That's Applegate who ends up making the catch and run. And it is 1st down from the 27. Really had no one out to defend that play. 1st and 10. And Luth is going down. 2nd and 21 after the sack. Luth is looking for McElroy. Got the separation, makes the catch at the 1-yard line. Great catch. And with that, they'll bring on the Wildcat unit. Gavin Williams at quarterback, Justin Lynch at running back. And this is going to be an easy play for Williams. Great push from the O-line. Touchdown, Denmark. They're going to bring on the offense, try and get the 2-point play here. And it's a pick. They'll hand it off to try and get it to the 2-minute warning. There's a nice tackle on the outside. They're going to run, nearly pick up the 1st down. 3rd and very short here for Toledo. They go with another run. Getting stalled there, though. It's going to be 4th down. We are going to call timeout. They'll kick a field goal here likely, and we just want to give our offense another chance to try and get some kind of rhythm going into next week, considering how bad the performance was today. Kick is up and just squeaks in the right upright. That's going to give them over 40 points on the day now. 41-9 is the score. Gavin Williams going to have the chance to return this one. He gets popped pretty good. Not even close to the 25 there. And that brings out Jalen Poe to play running back. They'll put him on a screen here. He's going to make a nice catch and have an opportunity to get something. It's going to be 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. They've got Kenji Lewis. Big 1st down catch. 1st and 10 from the 45. They're going to just practice the 2-minute drill here. Lewis not able to hang on to that. Threw it into traffic. On the run, a fantastic throw. That was a great play there by Luth to get that ball out, able to put it in a spot where his guy can make a play on it. And that one's tipped at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a 4th down. Williams is the back, 4th and 2. If they don't get it here, this likely will be the game. Gavin Williams runs for the 1st down. We're going to flip the play here. They got 20 seconds and ticking down. Luth on play action. Going for McElroy. That's incomplete. 12 seconds left now. Not a lot of time left. Likely one of the last plays we'll see here. Luth just tries to throw that one. Gets hit, 3rd and 10. Kenny Luth puts this one into the end zone. That's incomplete. That'll end the game. 41-9. Extremely tough loss for the War Dogs here. They had seemed like they were on such a roll at 4-1. Now they will be going into next week 4-3. Tucker Gleason, 216 yards with 4 touchdowns. Made it look very easy against us. As for the player stats, obviously Luth and Hampton both played. A lot of pass attempts from them. Both of them very similar days, except Hampton did have the 2 picks. Running the ball, Antario Brown was decent with a 4-yard average over 16 carries. You typically like to see more than that in college from a good running back. Gavin Williams had 8 carries for 24 yards and kind of the garbage time touchdown there at the end. Receiving, Jalen Johnson had some catches. Barnes had a couple. McElroy had 4 as well. A lot of those guys just not really huge impacts on those catches. Lewis had a couple. We also saw some drops from guys like McElroy, who I feel like we don't normally see that from. Overall, just looked like we were a little off in the passing game today. A lot of pressure. If it wasn't a sack, it seemed like we were getting hit almost every play. Hoff with a sack given up, Champ, and Buss. Defensively, they tried their best as long as they could, but with a lot of the short fields they were given, ended up folding quite a bit. 11 tackles for Gassaway. O'Malley and Gassaway 2 TFLs. A sack for O'Malley in session. No picks, no turnovers really to speak of in this game. A couple PBUs, that was about it. Kicking, Woodall was 1 for 1 on his lone field goal attempt today. And a lot of action for Tom Foley, our punter, putting 2 of his 7 punts inside the 20. Finally, our kick return game was pretty solid. We had Cam Thompson, who had 2 returns for 90 yards. Every time he touched the ball, he took it over 40 yards on a return. So that was pretty cool to see. Gavin Williams, not quite as effective. And then Cam Thompson really didn't have a whole lot in the punt return game. So that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys at the main menu. We'll probably sim until the next week and see if there's any news on the recruiting trail. For our recruiting update, we are notified that Al O'Reilly has reached his top 3 schools in which we are first. Bohannon, the same status. Atagwe, a defensive end prospect from Stoughton, has narrowed it down to his top 5 schools in which we're first, and Clay Dunn has reached his top 8. We are once again first in that race. Was just going to kind of limit this game to being this episode to being more of just a gameplay. Next week, we'll look into the recruiting a little bit more once again, and we will also be taking on Ball State as they are one of our rival games here. Should be a good one. We'll get to take on the Cardinals, travel down to Muncie to go play them. Should be a fun one. I'm excited to jump into that one. Hopefully some more recruiting news from that week, and hopefully we can secure some more commits. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know below if there should be any kind of quarterback controversy. Should Kenny Luth get some more options, or should we just try and roll with Ethan Hampton, who did end up having a very good start first half of the season despite the last couple games and the struggles the offense have seen. So let me know below what you think. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Go War Dogs.